2020. You probably think that I am here to complain about the disruption that you have caused in our lives, the havoc that you have let loose on society. I mean, you've just been a butt. Maybe you think I'm here to complain about the wedge of division that you have put in between families and friends all over the world. Or maybe you think I'm here to complain about the fact that you have completely shut down travel, adventure, and exploration of our great world. And many people believe that you are the worst year ever. I've heard words like unprecedented and challenging and unknown used to describe you. And while you have hammered us with offense and you have hammered us with trials, 2020, I am here to tell you that you didn't win. Sure, we might be battered and broken and tired, but you did not win. It's in those darkest moments when we learn who we really are. It's in the moments when we're knocked down that we learn to rise again. And you, 2020, brought us the former, but because of that, you also brought us the latter. So please, 2020, or better yet, enemy of our souls, don't think that you won. No, if anything, you planted a seed of restoration. You planted a seed of rebuilding. You've set a foundation for us to rise up and cry out to our God, to watch Him do what He does best: save, redeem, and restore. Oh, you thought you brought the church down, but in fact, you've done the exact opposite. You have set a fire within the church to fight for God's people. You set out for isolation and separation, and God brought in community and unity like I've never seen before. Relationships were born in the midst of the most unbelievable circumstances. And we have you to thank for that, 2020. We realized just how much we truly need people. And we realized how much we're willing to fight for those people and for those people in our lives. That is the community that was created in 2020. We could have chosen the death of isolation, but we chose life. When you came at us with sickness and death, God came with wholeness and healing. You sent a disease that attacks our lungs, attacks our voices, but God has another plan. We will not sit back as children of God and let you steal our breath of life. It's time to rise up, church. It's time to fight for our brothers and sisters. As the months progressed, you went ahead and turned up the heat, but that's fine, because as you fired weapons of destruction, my God has turned those around and is using them for fuel for His army. As the fire around us becomes bigger, we as children of God become stronger because we're becoming more and more like Christ. You have helped us plant our feet in the Word of God. Through your flames, the Lord has refined us. We're taking shape into our true identity, not as peasants, but as warriors. We will stand tall and we will stand united, but we will not stand for the crap that you have dealt us. Enemy, we will not stand for this to come into the next year. The line has been drawn in the sand. In 2020, and everything that you brought, you are not welcome here anymore. So let me remind you, 2020, that God is still on the throne. And while we are very happy to see 2020 go away, I have to call out and remind you, as children of God, that God is still on the throne. 2021, take note. No matter what you bring, no matter what trials or tribulations or sickness, whatever you bring, the truth remains that God is still on the throne. So thank you, 2020, for everything that you brought us, because it drew us closer to God. In 2021, bring it on.